Welcome guys to 2018. Hope that you had a wonderful 2017. Okay, we're going to have a meeting now. The agenda for the meeting will be about the business and then the general things that, and then the birthday and staff recognition, which is including promotion and so forth. So we're going to start off with birthdays for this month. I see that we have Zodia that is celebrating a birthday on the 3rd of January, and we would like to wish her a happy belated birthday. Unfortunately, she's not here with us, and we don't have anyone for the rest of the month, and then conveniently we don't have anyone also for February. So business performance, as you all know that our business is actually doing well, particularly our store. This is the business performance. This is our last week's sales. So our last week we were budgeted to do 697. Okay, so we've done 948. That is 36% growth based when you compare that with the last year, what we've done last year. So particularly guys, the only reason for us to do so well is to make sure that our customers get a satisfaction. And customer service includes a whole lot of things. Good customer service can result into better sales. If we have the right stock, right people, and people that wants to be here. There's all the things that contributes into successful business. If you're going to go into detail as per department, fresh foods done 61,000 rand with a budget of 39,000 rand. Last year they did 42,000, which is a very nice growth. And then the deli, we don't have a deli, but we do sell chicken. We only sell grilled chicken in the store. Grilled chicken has done 910 with a budget of 220. Deli prepared foods, we do not have that. Cheese bar, which is Evan's department, has done very well. Has done 32,000 rand with a budget of 31,000 rand. And then in-store bakery. Where's the bakery, guys? We do not have a bakery, guys. Okay, that's fine. Bakery also has done very well. Bakery has done 36,000 rand with a budget of 29. And last year they've done 27,000 rand. Fish shop we do not have, and butchery, which is Ali's department, is doing exceptionally well. Budget of 154, and then they've done 205. Convenient meals, you know, the grab and goes and all these things. We only have just a limited things there, which is the pizza bases and all these things. Outsourced bakery, which is the pies, and then the cakes and that hot dog rolls, that is pre-packs. That is it. And then eatable groceries. Eatable groceries, that will be your groceries, the food and cereals and all these carbonated things. 77,000 rand with a budget of 52. And then that's where you come in, guys. And then electricity, okay, it's another issue. Stationery, I don't know why we don't have last year, but we do have, we made 12,000 rand in stationery. Okay, perishable, that's you, my darling. You've done very well there. Perishable groceries with 111. And then your budget, that is very nice. So that's it for last week's sales. And then general information, which is the wellness and then the new store opening. Okay, we're gonna go to fan score. Let's now leave that for later. Fan score, we are continuing to be successful, guys. We're doing actually well. We are standing on 94% for December, and then November, you know that we took first place, which was 98, and then October we also took a first place, which is 97. We slightly dropped, guys, with -4. So we need to identify what are the reasons why we dropped. And I will say from my side, I think, guys, if we continue to present the standards that we presented for the past 2 months, we can do this thing. Staffing is the biggest concept of which we need to address that very urgently. Because if there's no staff, then customers tend to go away. Because nobody wants to stand more than 30 minutes by the queues. And then also with the knowledge of what's happening. If you work in one department and the customer asks you, what's going on in the fruit and veg, we can't tell the customer we don't know. We need to be very versatile in terms of what's happening in our business. We need to be showing a very helpful hand, because the more customers come into our store, guys, the better for us.
Cross-training.
In terms of, yes, in terms of growing the business. And then if we're going to grow the business, there's better opportunities for each and every one of us. Do you understand? which is staff development and where people can grow. And then let's give a round of applause for JP that has been recently promoted from a receiving manager to a floor manager. So guys, this is where I'm coming from. JP started with the company 2015, if I'm correct, in Grassy Park, and then he was a shop picker. He worked his way because of his dedication and perseverance, and also wanting to know everything in business. Then opportunity presents itself, and then we also saw that JP would be the best person to fit the position. So when he came here, he was a receiving manager, you guys know. We had our tough times, of which we worked through it, you understand? And now he's a floor manager. Now the responsibility of a floor manager is to manage a floor. How you manage the floor, you manage the floor to the people, which is you guys. So I want you guys to give the guy a cooperation, to work with him, and then whatever you need to know, he's your director. We've got Kota also that's on maternity leave, that's working with the JP. So it does not end there, guys. There's a lot of opportunities in the store. So if you show some initiative, then when opportunity presents, and then we'll definitely pick you guys up. So do you guys have any question with regards to sales or fan score? How can we improve our fan score? And then how can we stay in the top? And yes.
Yeah, we had yesterday the customer that was raining bricks on my head on the toilet paper. We need, the customer is complaining that we need to make sure that all the stock is here when it's on promotion. Because they want to know why are we promoting something that's on our boards outside, but we don't have the stock. And I personally think that isn't us, because every time something goes on promotion, then DC doesn't send it in.
Well, they send it 2-3 days after the promotion is done.
Okay, guys, that's where we come in also in terms of also satisfying the customer. Pick and Pay stands for a whole lot of things. You guys know it. It's all about customers. Do you understand? If a customer walks out here very unhappy, chances of that customer will come back as zero. So if we don't have anything on promotion, there is also substitute that we can offer to the customer. If a customer is looking for a particular item, then we can refer a customer to a range policy. Do you understand? So that's where we need to come in and say, hang on man, you're looking for Omo Auto, but we've got Aerial Auto that is also more or less the same price. Would you rather take this, or you do take a range? And then what else do you think, guys, we can do to improve our fan score?
Okay, what we need to do is we need to speak to our cashiers as well. We, in turn, the cashiers, the customer is the last, cashier is the last person that he or she sees before they leave the store. And I feel they should have the smile on their face. I know they're tired, but they should at least have a smile and say thank you. If they say, the customer says thank you, cashier needs to just say you're welcome. Just to motivate them, and you speak to them in the mornings before the store opens maybe, and say, cashiers, this is what you expect out of you people. We know you have a long day ahead, but you know, with enthusiasm and to get it, everybody to come back,
as well, yeah.
The customers will come back to the store.
Okay, guys, I'll tell you what, those are the things that we need not to get tired preaching. Staff and great service is part of the business. We need to tell our cashiers that greeting a customer. You know, you get customers that walks into a store. Maybe a person stays alone in the house, needs somebody to talk to. Yeah. You've had the interaction that I've had with the customers here. Just to say hi ma'am, and how you doing? You've got a lovely top there. As long as you know that you've played your role as an employee, Pick and Pay. Yes, there's certain things that you cannot say to customers. Sometimes you get customers that come to the stores, they're very emotional. But how you approach them, how you articulate what they answer. Sometimes it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Do you understand? So we need to get to the bottom of this. Friendliness is a very important key. If you're friendly to customers, and customer is the king, you must remember.
You should treat them all as guests coming into the store,
and
not as customers.
And another thing, Farouk, is this: we need to also to be very observant. If you see, we don't have packers in local. If you see there's long lines in front, and then you guys are available, come and get to the front and say, come we pack for you, to make that process go more faster. Then the customers can see, even though you're understaffed, but at least you guys are doing something about it. Do you understand? That small things that values the most to the
Makes a big
customers.
difference.
It makes a big difference. Do you understand? Because now I'm coming from work, I'm the customer standing in very long queues. There's no packer, the cashier is tired, don't even greet me. Do you understand? And then sometimes they walk past the scale, the thing is not even weighed. Now the cashier must get off the till, go to the scale, but if there's a packer there, you can just do that and go to the scale and wait. So I'm not sure. Anything else that you want to say, Mark?
Buttons.
You don't want
The
to?
teamwork value that we should drop, Lala. Everybody don't want to work together anymore. Certain people want to only do their stuff, only work in their hour, which wasn't first. Everybody helped everywhere, but that has changed a lot.
I'll tell you what, Jeremy, where do you think we've gone wrong? We need to be now focusing on how do we improve other than focusing on what we're not doing. Do you understand?
Like when one person is in here,
So where can we improve?
we have to have a meeting with all the staff so we can, when one person is in here, we can't leave that hour open for the person to come the next day to fill that hour. We have to work together, we have to make the store look nice like at first.
Even the receiving as well, because sometimes I say, no, it's not my truck, it's our truck. We work as a team. If I see I can go pack toilet paper, I'm not there to pack parasols only. I'm not there to go clean the place at the back alone. I can do it as a team. I can even though there's no cleaner here, company cleaner, I can help cleaning the shop as well. That's what I used to do. That's why you can vouch. If I'm free, then I always help at the back too. Clean wherever I can. I don't mind making my hands dirty.
Absolutely, Abdullah, I do agree with you. There's a say that said together we can achieve a lot of things. Because this is not a one-man show. This is a together, this is a team effort.
Team effort.
Do you understand?
Because
So if you
the
work
team
as a
wins.
team,
The team
everybody
wins.
wins. And then when people talk about, they don't talk about Oliso, they talk about team poppies. Then it makes all of us.
Because if they say there's a 15% increase, it was a team effort.
That's correct.
If it's 100%, the team is going to smile
Exactly.
at the end of the day.
Okay. Anything else that you guys want to say before we close the meeting?
I would like to ask something. Is it a possibility that they can put a scanner somewhere in the store?
That we have to run it through the regional, which is
Regional.
Mark Layford.
Because
Because
for the near package
everything
security,
that I do understand it's needed. The customer wants to know the
now
price.
you see that sometimes the tills are very busy,
Yes.
so you can't disturb them every time.
Yes, we need to run that through Mark, but there is a way we can improve pricing communication with store. We need to make sure that the labels are updated all the time. Do you understand?
Yeah, because sometimes the
When
label
the scanner
changes.
comes
In the
in.
morning, in the afternoon, it changes again. Then you thought it was old price, and it's a new price. It's not a problem.
Anything
The
else?
uniform, Lala.
Oh.
New uniform because
Now we're getting the new uniform. so
uniform is
supply.
getting old already.
Okay, there's one more thing I just want to say before we end up with this. That it's what we're going to put in at the end of the day is what you're going to get out. A person doesn't become a person by himself. A person is a person because of other people. In Xhosa, we'll say,
Ubuntu, umuntu ngabantu.
Ubuntu. A person is a person because of other people.
Yes.
You can grow when you grow other people, then you grow yourself.
Okay. Okay, so guys, and then thank you for attending everything. Looking forward to have more of this meeting. Let's focus now and see where we can improve, and then just check also the promotional lines that are available in the store all the times. Thank you guys.